Hashimoto. Hypothyroidism. Edema, gas after eating. Okay, so let's go backwards. Gas after eating. You're either combining your foods wrong, or you've got built up plaque on your walls, or you have pancreatic problems where you have low enzymatic action and you're putrefying or fermenting your foods. Those are the reasons you get gas, is that there's no enzymatic action helping you to break this down, so you're popping enzymes, things, digestive enzymes, pancreatic. Now, how would you kind of get a good look at where you might find the answers with this? Eyeballerooskies. Never be afraid to take these pictures and take a look at what you really look like, what's going on in there. There's no guesswork then. But you might have to enhance pancreatic function. I would go more to a mono diet and super chew. I sit there, like I said, I'm the last one at the table. I hate to go out because everybody's ready to go home, and I ain't eaten half my meal yet. So I always get to leave the restaurant with half the meal that's still there because I have to take my time and chew right. You can't just swallow your food down. But with that said, when you have if this is a pancreatic problem, then there's where you're going to start your digestion. So you just sit there and relax and chew your food up. A lot more here, but you want to go more to a mono-simplified diet instead of combining too many things together, because that's too confusing for the body to deal with, especially when you have compromising of the pancreas or whatever. Now, the edema tells you right away you're way too acidic, all right? That's why you hold water, and that means your kidneys are not working properly. And so you really, really got to work on the kidneys and get yourself hydrated. You would think, it's the only reason you're edemic is because you're not hydrated. You're dehydrated. So you've got to hydrate yourself, and you don't use Gatorade to do it. Fruit juices, that sort of thing. Vegetable juices, okay. A good water. She's from Saudi Arabia. Oh, this is a good one. Wow, Saudi Arabia. I can't pronounce your name, sweetheart. Shroog. Female. She's 25. She's a young woman. Guess what? 5'1". Whew-wee. She's only 82 pounds. Holy crap. Yeah, I think you have malabsorption going on there myself. I just kind of have that feeling. Wait a minute. I should look. They're a little far away for me to see them. We'll get them up as close as possible. You can tell she's young with her eyelashes and her eyebrows. But, God, I don't know. Gee, many Christmas, honey, I can't hardly see them. Well, if you could just get up a little closer and send them to me, I'll be glad to look at them for you. Damn, this is really hard to see, sweetheart. You got to get up closer. It looks like I can see nerve rings, though. That's not good. Definitely pituitary. Transverse is where you're getting a couple radius solaris. Left side's where you really got your pituitary. Pineal. I don't know if you sleep well, but you've got pineal involved too. That's your melatonin, you're sleeping and that sort of thing. Got a lot of weakness across the transverse bowel here, which is going up into your left side of your head there. Try to see back. You might have some cerebellum. I don't think down to the ear mastoid, but I think up maybe. Lower back. Adrenals are chronic, no question about it. It looks like vaginal wall, maybe a little bit. Rectal wall a little bit. Now, I can't hardly see the right. It's so light, honey. Yeah. I'm trying to see if there's a pancreatic thing, and I just can't. There's just not enough grip on there. I look at the left side, and there could be a little pancreatic thing going on, but give me better eyes. Closer, closer, close up, baby. Okay, but Hashimoto's and low thyroid, you can tell pituitary is involved. There's no question. You can't just address the thyroid. You're going to have to address your pituitary with it, sweetheart. So I suggest the endocrine gland formula and double dip it. You're only 82 pounds, you know, and detox your head. Get all this cleaned up. Get your gut cleaned up, because your transverse colon across here, not a happy fella. So we want to get that cleaned up a little bit. And herbs clean things up. Alkaline chemistry clean things up. Acids makes things dirty. She's 25 years old girl. I suffer from 15 years. Holy crap. Since she was 10 years old. See, that's why I do this. Matter of fact, Roseanne was just texting me yesterday. And she said she had a case where this lady's liver was just pretty beat up, I'll put it that way, with Ozempic. Remember that Ozempic? That pin everybody's losing weight on? It's causing major liver damage. This lady had major liver. I think she was talking about her liver enzymes were definitely up. Alkaline phosphatase is like way the hell out of there, like 1,700 or something like that. And she cleaned her up, got her cured. She was just going, yeah! And I'm going, yeah. And Jessica's got a quadripara, moving his legs. I mean, keep moving, people. Push through. Win the day. Don't take no for an answer. You know, learn all these things that I can teach you from all these years I've had working with people. And get yourself good. Get yourself a good healer. You guys, I'm listening to you. You're getting smart. You know, when you know truth, no one can take it away from you. You know, they can sit there and lie to you all day long. It's like, oh, yep. They told me I had lupus. So basically you have systemic acidosis. Basically your lymphatic system is not working well. I mean, you're not filtering properly. Of course, most people are not. So get your kidneys filtering, honey. Get your kidneys filtering. That'll open up this lymphatic doorway, and then the lupus, fibromyalgia, lupus, Lyme, it's all the same crap. Systemic acidosis. Open up that immune system, that lymphatic system, that sewer system, and all this will clean up in your body. You'll then enhance it. But the thyroid, if your thyroid is still too low, then I would probably do a little more of, well, let's see, you could get a 10 or 20 milligram thyroid glandular, a real low one. At the same time, I don't have a new pituitary formula out, but Chase Tree, and of course there's Chase Tree in the endocrine formula, and you could see about using the endocrine gland formula with a little hitchhiker of about a 10, 20 milligram thyroid, twice a day maybe. Muscle test yourself and see how that works. See if you can enhance that up if you notice any symptoms. But the other thing with that, with your pituitary down like this, you also have to consider parathyroids because, excuse me, you're only 25. And just like we read the lady with the parathyroids, her skin is sagging and hanging, her breasts are probably sagging. Yeah, you ladies don't want to get there, right? So you don't want anything sagging and hanging, skin or nothing, right? You want to keep that beautiful skin tone. Well, you've got to eat that. You've got to have fruits, berries, melons, dates, and all kinds of things, you know, figs, all kinds of goodies that you can have. And make that body healthy again. Why we are fixated on eating dead animals and grains and beans, I don't know. Why the human got lost into those fields, I don't know. But holy crap. So she had lupus, she has Hashimoto's. They put her on steroids, but I didn't take them. Good woman. I mean, I hate to say this, medical doctors, but you can't destroy someone's adrenal glands when it's more simple to go put them on an alkaline diet, and that is an anti-inflammatory. That's like a steroid. Excuse me, but you're affecting a cure from it. You're not treating a symptom that you have to treat and treat and treat. Plus, the symptom is going to keep getting worse because the patient hasn't changed anything. You haven't educated them on why, because you don't know. When the doctor doesn't know, the patient doesn't know. Because I have anorexia nervosa. Excuse me. Damn. I had a little hot chocolate this morning. It was so cold. And I'm like, ow! I used water, but it probably got dairy in the chocolate stuff. So it got me a little bit. I eat very little, and I always feel nauseous. Vomit off food. I love fruit, but it makes me bloated, gassy, so I stay on blueberry and lemons. You got to get on some herbs, sweetheart. This is where the herbs come in. You can get herbs. We've got some teas coming, but they're not out for a while. So you can find yourself some type of stomach tea, but I would look for something that has, excuse me, I apologize. Excuse me. Something that has slippery elm, marshmallow, comfrey would be excellent. Golden seal, of course, but comfrey, just a sweet, comfrey leaf, sweet healer of the stomach tissues. You could have a little gastroparesis too. You know, you got to take a look at this. You're only 5'1", and with that pituitary down, you're also already diagnosed with Hashimoto's. Your adrenals are obviously way down. You see your nerve rings, but also the kidney matrix. You've got to open up your lymphatic system because you're diagnosed with lupus. But that's just, don't get into the ridiculousness of lupus, Lyme's, fibromyalgia, and this sort of thing and lock yourself down. It's basically systemic acidosis. It means your lymphatic system is not filtering, probably hasn't all your life. So now you've got to open those doors and get all this drained out of you. All that inflammatory process and everything will back away. Everything will start healing itself. You'll start addressing the specific endocrine glands, but you've got to address the pituitary, or everybody's just going to sit there going, well, okay. So you got to address the pituitary. It's the head honcho, right? And then as it comes up, you're also kind of giving a little kick to the parathyroid, thyroid, because you, as a 25-year-old lady, you don't want parathyroid weaknesses. You start having kids, or if you do, you're looking at postpartum depressions. You're looking at all kinds of things. It's just all kinds of problems. And your baby's going to have it even worse. So then growth problems. I mean, you look at your 5'1". If you have children already, you got to really look at these things, because that's why our children are having the problems they're having, because we are. We don't use eggs to deliver our babies, and our babies are genetic imprints of the family tree. So use herbs to kind of settle things down. Gentian is a great herb for a little pancreatic, hepatic, GI tract stimulant. I would try to get, if you can, you can get, we don't even have them in yet, looking for a bowel formula that will soothe. So see if you can find yourself a bowel formula out there that soothes, and that also gives a little bit of a hiccup to this. All right, give me some better eyes. I got to see that liver and pancreatic area of yours. So please give me a better, up-closer picture there, sweetheart. I love eating salads, steamed vegetables. I'm raw vegan, long time. I go to ER and my doctor said I have to eat protein. I'll tell Mr. Medical Doctor, pick one, or let me pick one for you. Just saying, These are like these judges in America. They think they think they have all this jurisdiction, and they're about to get kicked. We're about to have a revolution in our judicial system. It's out of control. These corrupt judges. We have so many corrupt judges in America. I've seen them in other countries, no kidding. But America's got a lot of corrupt judges, and their day's coming. And I can't wait because I've been in front of a few of them. Corrupt as mothers. This time to get rid of the corruption. So Elon, bam! Sorry about your cars, but you know what? You're a hell of a good dude. And we got to get this corruption out. It's just nasty all over the place. People are just used to ripping off and just, they're nasty. Look at our politics. Resist. Fight. Fight what? Resist what? Truth? Creeps. A lot of these could be reptilian babies. I'm telling you. I was talking to my wife this morning about it. I said, you got to realize that there's walk-ins and reptilians. She saw one, so she knows about the reptilians. So it's like, just realize we're being invaded on levels that man can't see. Now you have to realize that, and I'm just hoping that is brought out in some level here. My TPO antibodies, let's see, and edema goes down. So my heart rate, let's see what she says. I go to the ER, my doctor said I have to eat protein. So my heart rate goes up, and edema goes down, but it didn't. My TPO antibodies is almost 900 now. Low white blood cells. Okay, so let's put a little stop on this. Low white blood cells. Honey. No. Okay, so you've got to get into those kidneys, get into the adrenals and things like this. Get your lymphatic system hydrated and moving because you're suppressing bone marrow now. Spleen maybe. So, now your spleen is a lymphatic organ, so it'll come clean with this. All the lymphatic herbs are great for the spleen, but they'll clean all the organs and glands. Remember, if this is a lymphatic system in your finger, what's your lymphatic system in your heart look like? What's your lymphatic system in your liver look like? What's your lymphatic system in your pancreas look like? What about your breast? What about your brain? What about the lymphatic system in your eye? What about the lymphatic system in your teeth and gums? Oh, we didn't think of those. That's why we're all having problems with all those tissues, the lymphatic systems, not the blood. You can turn the blood around pretty easy. Change what you eat. Clean up the liver, da-da-da-da-da. But you don't want low white blood cells. You can have a bunch of them. Okay, that's we can clean that up easy. But low, you need to build your genetic strength back. Okay, big time. All right, and we do have new formulas coming out. You wait, just keep watching our new formulas because I have bone marrow formulas. I've got formulas for tissue regeneration. I've got all kinds of levels of new formulas out. And they're coming in slow, but they're coming in. Find yourself one that is a regenerator of tissue like this, but you have to do the diet just like you're doing. But I would find a bowel formula that cleans up. We'll have ours in here soon. I think that's the next lot coming in. So they should be here within a couple of weeks. But you want to find something that cleans your gut, cleans it. And slightly, like Cascara sagrada, beautiful, used properly, just beautiful. Enhances a little pancreatic, hepatic function, same with ginseng. And so there's a lot of herbs that are just sweet and it will help you with that. And gentle. They're not like cathartics like some of the herbalists. They don't know what they're talking about. Buckthorn, turkey rhubarb, yeah. Cape aloes, yeah. Going to give you, but not, yeah. So that's real important. Am I limped 51%? Help me please. What should I do? So you want to get on our immune formula, and it is due in too. Do we have that one in? I don't think we have our immune formula in yet. I'm so excited with that one. That one's a powerful formula. So you can go online and see what's in the immune formula and get some of those herbs together if you want. Definitely want to do the endocrine gland formula. Clean up the bowels. Like I said, you could get some tea. Some companies out there has got some teas out there for the GI tract and stuff. So get yourself something like that, and work it slowly, sip slowly. But when you get into fruit and berries, these are radical. These are strong foods. People don't think fruit's powerful. Oh, where do you see these formulas that are all fruit, that are all berries, that are all flowers? Then you tell me. Help me. Okay. I have depression. Okay, so I knew the parathyroid is involved, sweetheart. You got to get. So, get the endocrine gland formula. You're 82 pounds. I would do 1.5 droppers to 2 dropperfuls at least 3 times a day. At the same time, I'm going to get a glandular. My son Jason at his detox center, his health center, he sells the glandulars there. Get yourself maybe even a 50 or less parathyroid. 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening, because you want to pull yourself out of depression, and you're only 25, and you're dealing in calcium, all that implies, from skin tone to happiness to nerve transmission. You got nerve rings all over the place, so you really got to work on yourself. The adrenal glands are really important, but that's your kidney matrix, your lymphatic matrix, but it's also your neural. The adrenal glands sit almost in every system. Almost every system. When you look at the systems online, you'll see and know that the adrenal glands play an important role in almost everything. Amazing. Neurotransmitters to sugar metabolism to mineral utilization. You got everything. Gonadals, you got everything in those little sweethearts. So when they're down, you can imagine the body's down. But the most important thing that goes down that destroys the whole body is the sewer system. And you can imagine that. Anybody ever pooped in the toilet and go, oh, nasty. Oh, flush that thing. What if it flushed and backed up and it kept backing up, it kept backing up, it kept backing up? When you smell yourself, that's what's going on in you. That's your proteins. Oh, ugh. I can walk by people and smell them. I mean, David Wolf had a big thing on that, and I won't go into that one. That was pretty nasty. Excuse me. No more hot chocolate for me. What should I eat? Anything hurts me so bad. So I would make myself some applesauce with Red Delicious apples. Put some cinnamon in it. And slow. Work with the apple and the applesauce. You can also work with the herbs, comfreys, your marshmallows or slippery elms. Oh man, there's all kinds of herbs that act as anti-inflammatories. Holy crap. But work with those sort of things and help with that digestion of that. I wouldn't get real radical with the fruit because obviously you're on fire everywhere. Systemically, you have to open this up and get your lymph system heading for the door. Get your sewer system starting to move out. You want to see sediment in your urine. You want to work on your kidney and lymphatic matrix, always number 1. With that, I'm pulling in endocrinology. Of course you would. They control everything, right? So why wouldn't you work on your sewer system and your endocrinology? Okay, I dig that. You want to clean out this burner here because we've been burning nasty stuff in there, and our burners are plaqued up. The walls are. You ever see someone have to go in and clean out something like that? Dirty jobs guy. You got to get in and clean up some dirty jobs because proteins and beans, and especially grains and gluten, leave a mess on your bowel wall. They call it mucoid plaque, but you can call it whatever you want. Plus it inflames, and then when your lymph system's down, the inside, the interstitial spaces become inflamed because that's where your lymph system is. You've got blood and lymph and interstitial fluid, they come together. But you either have blood on one side and lymph on the other. Feed them and clean them. That's simple, and you're not doing it. And you need to do that. Very, very important that you do this. You're only 25 years old. I fast more often because I know I'm more than my physical body. Glory to be. You betcha you're more than your body. I like this girl. She's only 25 years young. Oh, she loves our videos. Thank you, sweetheart. Let's get your body back in shape. Get your nervous system strong. Let's get your kidney matrix up. And see if we can get these nerve rings out of there. And see your whites of your eyes. You got a lot of blood vessels showing in the whites of your eyes. That's systemic inflammation, acidosis. That'll all clean up as well. A few more minutes. Got time for one more. Ah, you filled the cupboard. God, you really filled it. Holy crap.